like today. Okay, a little low. Might have to call the distributors. Hi there. Welcome to the card store. How may I help you today? Looking for some cards? Okay. What specifically are you looking for? Sealed Pokemon or like single cards? Not quite sure yet. Okay. What is it that you're wanting to do? Get a deck? Okay. So are you looking to play the TCG then? Okay. All right. I am going to be upfront with you. Our normal guy who's here that handles all the deck building is not here today. So unfortunately you have me. I'm not the best at building decks. So if this is your first run, is it your first run? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna suggest maybe trying out a pre-built deck just so it's all ready to go, and then you learn how to play the game first before, deciding if you want some crazy expensive cards, because some of them are, in the deck building a little on the pricey side. Some not, just depends. What do you think? Take a look at the pre-built. Okay. I have a couple of pre-built decks in mind. So the first one we have here is Steven's deck. And yes, it was already taken out of the box and put in the box. So we're just selling deck as is, but it has all the components. Oh, you've never seen? Okay, let me show you that. So when you're building a Pokemon deck, you need 60 cards, no more, no less. And usually you have like a mainline Pokemon, so this one has Steven's Metagross, and this is kind of the main Pokemon in the deck. And then there's other cards in the deck, so like basic energy, which is how your Pokemons use their moves, otherwise they can't use their moves. There's some other Pokemon in there, basic Pokemon. Usually these are the first ones you put out, and then you can evolve them. There's also like trainer cards and supporter cards, so this one's an item card, Buddy Buddy Puffin. Lets you, I forget specifically what it does, 2 basic Pokemon, but they have to be 70 HP, so it lets you find Pokemon that are in your deck. Then there's like a switch tool, which lets you switch around your Pokemon. Supporter cards like Iono. Basically, if you have a terrible hand, you can use this card, and it'll clear all your cards out, and you don't have to discard them. It'll put them back in your pile. But then she'll let you pull out some new cards. This also works with your opponent, though. So if you use it to swap out your cards like that, your opponent will have to do it as well. I use that card sometimes. It's pretty good. No, I have never played in person. I usually just do online TCG. So I am nowhere near the knowledge that our other friend that works here does. Then there's some stadium cards. Stadium cards, usually in certain circumstances, they allow or don't allow you to do certain things. So, for example, this one works with Steven's Pokemon, and yours and your opponent's. If you're fighting an opponent that has Steven's Pokemon, it works for them also. You take 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent. So there's various these types of cards that work for both you and your opponent. Just those kind of type cards. Did you want me to sift through a little more? You kind of have the idea. Basic idea. Okay. What I highly suggest, if you do purchase one of our decks, it does come with a TCG Live code card, and it will let you play this deck online. Kind of to learn the basics a bit of how to play the game. And if you don't want to verse an opponent, you can totally play like just test deck, and it'll play against the AI if you'd rather. Before I forget, this also comes with a coin, so you will get Steven's coin with this also. Would you like to see the other deck also? Okay. So the other deck we have here is Marnie's deck. And Marnie's deck is a little different from Steven's. Steven has more metal type Pokemon. Marnie likes the dark Pokemon. And her deck revolves around the Grimmsnarl. So this is Marnie's Grimmsnarl. And you can see the nice HP there. But that's what her deck revolves around. And so her deck will have more dark type energy. So Grimmsnarl can use his moves. But I mean, it basically has similar things. Rare Candy lets you evolve your Pokemon right away. So let's say you need a middle evolution, because they have 3. You can skip that evolution and go straight to the last one, which is pretty handy if you need to evolve in a hurry. But most of these use like similar ones. So like I said, the stadium card earlier, this one's different. Spikemouth Gym. This stadium card, once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for Marnie's Pokemon and reveal it. So this one is specific to Marnie's Pokemon. So the decks are kind of built with, you know, the Pokemon in mind, depending on how you want to play it. But she does have a bunch of dark Pokemon. So are Scraggy. This is the Impidimp. This is how you get to Grimmsnarl. This is the basic Pokemon. And there's also a Lightbard. So, yes, this deck is completely dark. There are no other Pokemon types in this deck. So, depending which way you want to go, metal or dark, it's completely up to you. And like I said, both of these decks do come with a coin. So hers comes with Marnie's coin, if you're interested in it. So do you want either one of these decks? You want to go with Marnie's? Okay. So we will put this aside for you. And is there anything else you would like? Maybe some card sleeves, or do you need some damage counter dice or anything like that? You do? And you need sleeves. Okay. So I do have, let me show you everything I've got. So we do have some of these clear sleeves, used mostly to protect the cards. A Voltex brand and kind of a generic brand. If you're looking to just maybe simple protect them, or maybe even double sleeve them, These are inner sleeves, so you can fit them in another sleeve if you want to double sleeve the cards. Another idea, since you need a few things, we do have a trainer toolkit in stock, and this trainer toolkit has some goodies in it. Not only does it have the strategy guide, which is handy, it also has condition markers, so if your Pokemon are burned or poisoned, it has those. It has the dice, the damage counter dice, which you need to keep track of damage to your Pokemon. There's also card sleeves in here. It comes with a 50 card deck in here, so if there's something you want to switch out, maybe a different supporter card, you can do it from here. And it has a bonus for booster packs, so maybe you'll get something good and want to swap out your cards. It also comes with these cards for sure. Pheasantipity. Yeah, Pheasantipity is pretty good, so if one of your Pokemon are knocked out and you have this on your bench, you can pick a card. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And then it comes with 3 ace spec cards. I'm not too familiar with these ones myself. I've honestly never used these particular ace spec cards, so I'm not completely sure what they all do. I don't recall. So, would you be interested in purchasing the trainer's toolkit along with that deck? You would? Okay. I will add that to your purchase then. So, is there anything else you would like to purchase? That's it for today? Okay. So let me ring up your purchase here. We have Marnie's deck. Okay, with the coin included. And we have the trainer's toolkit. Okay. So that comes to $40 even. How would you like to pay today? Card? Okay. Take your card then. Here's your card back. Thank you. Yes. Alright, that's it. Would you like a bag for your items? No, you must carry them. Okay. Let me gather your items for you. Here you are. And I hope you have a great day and you come back soon. Thanks.